Hello kids, how are you? Welcome back to the English class. Today we are going to start chapter number 11, that is adjectives. So let's start. Look at this poster. Underline all the adjectives in it. So you have to look at this poster carefully and underline all the adjectives in it. Now part A, adjectives describing words. Read the following sentences first. Rahul is a tall boy. The word tall tells us what kind of boy Rahul is. It is a red apple. The word red tells us what the color of the apple is. It describes the apple. Next is Gorika has two dolls. The word two tells us how many dolls Gorika has. In the above sentences, and, two and red are describing words. Describing words are called adjectives. In the above sentences, they are placed before the nouns they describe. Words that add meaning to the nouns or pronouns are called adjectives. Adjectives are also called describing words. For example, fat, thin, black, 5, etc. Now read the following sentences. First, Anju is fat. The rose is red. The house is new. In the above sentences, fat, red and new are describing words. They describe Anju, the rose and the house. Therefore, they are called adjectives, but they are placed after the nouns they describe. Now kids, did you know adjectives add meaning to the nouns or pronouns? Add suitable nouns to the following adjectives. Here are some adjectives given and you have to add suitable nouns to them. First, a new. So, we have to add a noun. So, what could it be? Yes, it could be a new book. Second, a fat. A suitable noun for it could be a girl, a fat girl. You have to add suitable nouns to these adjectives. Come to the next part. Circle the adjectives in the following sentences. First, Priya is a naughty girl. So, in this sentence, naughty is the adjective. So, we will circle naughty. In the next, the sky is blue. So, here, what is the adjective? Yes, it's blue. So, circle blue. In this way, circle all the adjectives in other sentences too, accordingly. Next, kinds of adjectives. We know that adjectives are words that describe a noun. Let us learn about the different kind of adjectives and how they are formed. Adjectives are of different kinds. First, adjectives are adjectives of quality, adjectives of number, adjectives of quantity, demonstrative adjectives, possessive adjectives. E. Adjectives which answer the questions of what kind are called adjectives of quality. Examples. First, Ashok was a great king. Second, it was a cloudy day. F. Underline the adjectives of quality in these sentences. First, the rose is a beautiful flower. So, you have to underline the adjectives of quality. So, here, the adjective of qualities is beautiful. So, we will underline beautiful. Next, grandma could see that Hedy was amazed. So, here, quality adjective is amazed. In this way, you have to underline other adjectives of qualities. Next, G. Adjectives of number. Adjectives which answer the question of how many are called adjectives of numbers. Some example of adjectives of numbers are 1, 3, 4, 5, all, some, enough, few, a few, and any. Example. First, some men are rich. So here, some are adjective of number. Second, he had 5 balloons. Third, he got 20 marks. Fourth, several people come there. H. Adjectives of quantities. Adjectives which answer the questions of how much are called adjectives of quantity. They do not give us an exact number of the noun. Some examples of adjectives of quantity are most, all, little, a little, any, enough, some, whole, half, as much, less and least. Examples are, he had much money. So, much here is the adjective of quantity. Second, he had a little font with hairs. She had sufficient milk. Now kids, did you know adjectives of quantity are used with uncountable nouns? Some words can be used both as adjectives of numbers and adjectives of quantity. For example, some, enough. If the adjective is followed by a countable noun, it is an adjective of number. If it is followed by an uncountable noun, it is an adjective of quantity. Next part, I. Circle the adjectives of quantities in this passage. There isn't any difference between people who live in the city or those who live in the countryside. As human beings, all the difference is in the way of life. Many people in the country have enough time for leisure and family. They spend the whole day in the fields doing a lot of physical activity. The best part of the day is the evening. At dinner time, the whole family sits and eats together. They get enough time as a family. It would be nice if people who lived in cities got half as much family time as people in the countryside. So, circle the adjectives of quantity. J. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these and those. We use this and that with singular nouns. We use these and those with plural nouns. Example, first, this boy stood first in the examination. Second, that girl saved the child's life. These mangoes are sweet. Those rooms are airy. Now kids, did you know the word demonstrative means showing or pointing to something? Next part K, use this, that, there or those to fill in the blanks. First, my son is starting in dash row. So what would be the answer? That. Second, dash boys are practicing for the annual days. So here we will fill these. In this way, you have to fill in the blanks accordingly. L. Possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives my, yours, his, her, its are used if the possessive is singular. Are, your and their are used if the possessive is plural. Example, the tree is losing its leaves. The husband is working with his wife. Did you know his is masculine, her is feminine? My, your, are, their are used for masculine or feminine. It is used for neuter gender singular and there is used for neuter gender plan. And there is used for neuter gender plural. M. Make sentences using the words given in the 4 columns. Here are some words given in A, B, C and D. You have to use these words and make the sentence from these words. N. Formation of adjectives. Adjectives can be formed by adding some letters to nouns and verbs. First, by adding able to certain nouns. Example, comfort plus able. It is comfortable. Second, by adding y to some nouns. Oil plus y, oily. Third, by adding ish to some nouns. Example, fool plus ish, it is foolish. Fourth, by adding full to some nouns. Example, cheer plus full, it's cheerful. Now come to the next part. Complete these sentences by writing the correct adjective forms of the nouns verb in brackets. First, June, July and August are generally dash months. So it will be rainy months. Second, the weather is quite dash and dash. So the answer will be cloudy and windy. In this way you have to fill other blanks. Now let's do the activity with me. Use 3 adjectives in each picture to describe them. Color the pictures too. One is done for you. Here is, you can see, red, sweet, delicious. So in this way, color these beautiful pictures and add 3 adjectives in each picture. That's all for today's class. Thank you kids. Bye-bye.